challenge. Hey. My energy is through the roof tonight. I'm so freaking excited to be here. I legit am so pumped. Put a little high heel emoji because the pumped goes with my brand, Moms and Heels. And I cannot wait to rock your world tonight when it comes to ways to connect to strangers. Oh my God. On social media? Yeah. Oh my God. I love social media. Funny story. And then I'm going to introduce myself because some of you have never seen my fotch, which means face in Italian, before. Some of you are totally terrified of me right now. And you're like, oh my God, who is this crazy chick? But I feel like you saw my crazy bestie last night, Bryn. So you know we're crazy. So funny story. When I first started using social media, it was MySpace. No, I lied. It was AOL chat rooms. What were they? Chat rooms? Of course, it wasn't called social media back then. It was just more like a dial-up, but it was a way to connect with complete strangers. It was the weirdest thing. I remember pushing my mom's computer closer to the phone line so I could plug the phone line into the back of the computer. So she wasn't home when I would do this, and it was in the kitchen. And the line would be from the phone line, like the jack thingamajigger. And then literally over here, I would plug it into the computer and it would like almost fall so I could get the dial-up. And then it would take about 30 minutes. No, I'm lying. It was probably like 15 to 20 minutes. It felt like forever. Like, right, that sound. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, I can't come home, because she didn't know what the internet was. And it was a no-no. Couldn't wait to get in those damn chat rooms. Such a dork. Because I was terrified of talking to people in person. Like, I was the introverted school who would sit there and wait for people to talk to me. I was not the one that was going to start a conversation, boo-boo. So just so you know, if you're like sitting here like, I don't know how to start a conversation, totally get it. I literally loved the AOL AIM and chat rooms. How many of you were at work and you guys were in your AIM account and you were talking to your besties while they were at their cubicle and you were at your cubicle? I'm really freaking aging myself right now. Am I not? Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So my phone's acting like it's from the 90s, Jessica, just so you know. My phone is legit. And the new one that I got, the iPhone. Anyway, I loved the chat rooms because it was like no judgment, right? They couldn't see you. They could only see your name. Oh my God. I want to know, what were your AOL email addresses? I want to know. Drop it in the freaking comment section. What was your AOL freaking email name? Mine was like Italia IZZ242. I don't even know, dude. Like, it was so inappropriate. I'll never forget when my friend was like, hey, I think you should get a Gmail, because I was using it for so long. And she was like, you need to get a Gmail account, like with your name. You can't be sending this, like when I had like a real job. And I was like, oh, okay. So listen, the whole point right now, what I'm saying to you right now is that I get feeling like you have to hide behind things in order to bring energy or to have conversations that you're comfortable having. I get that. I don't know about you, but our world, their butt gets hurt really, really easy when certain things are talked about. It's like you can't say the wrong thing you can't say the right thing to the right person anymore. There we go. So I get that, right? I get that feeling. I get the anxiety. I get the fear of what will somebody think of me and what are they going to say back and all the things. I get it. But here's what I want you to know. There are people just like you. There are people that think like you. There are people that have a routine like you, that get their nails done like you, that look like you, that feel like you, that literally disagree with the same shit you disagree with, that are mortified by the same things you're mortified by. I promise you. The problem is you're so afraid of the other people that you're not finding your people. I want you to drop your people in the comment section right now. Your people. In fact, drop my people. My people. Every day when I show up, I am thanking God for putting my people in front of my face. My people. The people who need me, who I can serve, and who are ready. I want you to wake up every single morning and I want you to say, universe, God, for me, it's God. God, thank you so much. I am so grateful for putting my people in front of me that I can serve, that need me, and that are ready. That's how I found some of my best friends in the whole wide world in this industry. That's how I have been able to attract some of the most incredible humans that developed into leaders. You guys, I want you to know right now, I did not acquire network marketing leaders to build a successful business. That is not my story. I know you see it, people going to the top in 5.5 seconds, people getting to 6 figures in 4 seconds, people having 1 million recruits, a bajillion in sales. That's not my story. I didn't make my first dollar my very first 2 years. I did not profit a dollar my very first 2 years in network marketing. I had no influence. No one wanted to make money with me. No one. It took me 3 years before I put a comma in my check. And then when I got to 6 figures, I lost it all and I had to start all over again. But I thanked God every day for my people, and I was ready to serve them if they needed me, and I was ready if they were ready. It's the energy. You are not supposed to build a business so freaking fast that you don't know how you did it. You're not supposed to just recruit people and not develop them. We are in a business of building and developing people. So instead of looking at who can I recruit, who can you serve, who can you help, and who is ready? So while you're having conversations on social media, in your DMs, when you're having conversations in person, when you're having conversations anywhere, come from that place, because then when you find out what someone needs and how you can serve them, then you can offer. Some of you are offering, like Brent said yesterday, with no value. You're ripping the Band-Aid off. I'm proud of you. I get it. Sometimes there's the cold messaging that's got to happen. I get it. Totally get it. But what if you never felt like a message you sent was ever a cold message again? Would that be something that would fire you up? Now, for those of you that have the workbook, we have some of our favorite scripts that we use to pivot, connect, and all the things. If you're like, I don't have the workbook, like I don't know what the workbook is. So if you're like, hey, I want to be VIP, I want the recordings of all 3 days, and I want that workbook with all the scripts, it's $47. You can go grab it right there. Okay, so I know you guys have got all that in there. There's also a 1-a-day checkoff sheet. It's also in the back office for those of you that already purchased. Yes, yes, yes. So check this out. There's also exactly what Bryn and I give to our teams as far as consistency. I told you I wasn't an overnight success story. It took me 2.5 years before I think I recruited anybody that ever did anything. Everybody that I recruited, I think, just felt bad for me and just joined and then never did anything. So like, I get that feeling, but it was my energy, just so you guys know. It was my energy. My energy sucked. It was just about what I could get, not who I could serve. I need you to change that ASAP, okay? And so when I look at what for me kept me consistent, I think about every 90 days, I had to re-enroll myself in the vision of what I was recruiting into. What is the vision that you're recruiting into? Some of you keep thinking about the buck you're gonna make off of recruiting. I don't want you to think about the buck you're gonna make. I need you to see long-term. I need you to see the lives you're gonna change. I need you to see the people that you're gonna connect to. And that's powerful. Consistency. I need you to look at what are the consistent things that you can compound using social media to create conversation. If you haven't received the link to the VIP workbook, it's in your spam or we text it to you. So check your text too, because we also text it. If you have a problem finding it, you can just email us, billing@momsandheels.com. So I'm going to actually share my screen. I'm going to show you in real time how to have conversations that don't feel like cold messaging. If you can keep control of a conversation, you can recruit more people, because you're going to find who? You're going to find my people. Say it. My people. Every day, you're going to look for people that you can serve. They're your people waiting for you to serve them. I'm going to show you in real time, okay? I'm going to do this on Facebook and I'm going to do this on Instagram. My 3-3-3 method, okay? Some of you don't understand the power of it. I want you to think about using this method when it comes to reaching out to somebody new, when it comes to following up with somebody, when it comes to somebody in your organization, maybe that quit, maybe somebody that you enrolled that is deciding that, maybe they don't want to do it anymore, and it's a way for you to stay in front of their face. Maybe you have an upline that's ignoring you. Maybe you have an influencer and you want to get their attention. Maybe you have people you just really want to love on because you just feel like it. This method is a way for you to stay in somebody's face 27 times in their notifications in a 72-hour period. And if you do it in a way that comes from a servant behavior and comes from a place where you're looking for your people, it's not hard. It's like you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go serve on social media today. Because that's literally how I wake up. It's a process. It's an interview process to find your people. That's what I want you to think of the 333 is, and then you could also use it for follow-up. Fun fact, my brother-in-law is a gamer, like super gamer on Twitch. When I tell you that he's like, hey, I used your 333 method. By the way, he's not in network marketing. He's not in social selling. He's like, I used it like to actually get subscribers. I'm like, yeah, dude, it works to get subscribers, because then people see you giving them all the love that they don't get in the real world, because everybody's ignoring them because they're not a cool influencer, and you're the one that's showing up on their stuff and giving them love. They ain't getting that in the real world. Allure. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna get this party started, because I really want to make sure that you guys understand what this looks like. So share screen. So this is my Instagram page, okay? Just a couple of things that I want to make sure we're clear on. Your Instagram doesn't have to have you speaking on stages, doesn't have to have perfect pictures of you. This is my brand. Just want to be clear. I say this because I did not start this way. And as you can see, I still pop in where I have like me in braids and no makeup, not on stage, real life, like situations, like I still post that stuff. So I just wanted to kind of bring that out, because I know a lot of you are going to go and look at my Instagram profile and you're going to be like, oh, but I don't have 50,000 followers. Neither did I. Just know this. Like, I didn't start with 50,000 followers on Instagram. I started with 0 in 2014. And what did I tell you guys? I didn't have this fast success. I built it over time. And with my 333 method, I created relationships that have lasted and that have bloomed, because I watered the plant, the relationship, and it blossomed and bloomed. So let's say you want to do the 333 method. One of my favorite places to start are with what I call a warm audience. I like to stack my warm audience. What does that mean? I like to get in front of my warm audience's face as fast as I possibly can, okay? And I want to be consistent. So what does that mean? Well, if I want to stack them, I need to track them. I want you to say that. If I want to stack them, I've got to track them. In order for you to track them, there's a couple of things that you can do, and I'm just going to show you quickly. You can come over to people that have seen your viewers. And this is my friend Cynthia, so I'm just going to use her as an example. You can go to her page and you can save one of her posts and then add it to a collection. So like up here, collection, and I can put it as like warm stack audience to track, so that I have her post right there, so I know she's somebody that I need to go love on. And then later on, I can just come over to my saved section and I can see everything that I've saved and the albums that I've saved, and then where I can actually like just go right to it. So like audios I've saved and things like that. So let me go back. So what are we looking for right now? We are looking for our warm stack audience. You can do this on Facebook too. You can create what's called a collection. So here we are. When I'm looking for the warm stack, I'm looking for the people that are watching my stories. I know you've heard this, but I'm gonna say it again because you need to hear it. Okay, I got 101 people that saw it. These are 101 people that should be on your warm stack list. That means the first place I'm gonna start every day, 333, which I'm gonna go over in a second, are right here. Some of you are always searching for the newest person that you aren't warm stacking your audience with the 333 method. So what's the 333? I would come here, I would go to one of my viewers, just gonna do Barb. Barb's my boo. Now I come to her and I'm like, okay, is Barb in my company? If she's in my company, guess what? I know that I'm not gonna try to recruit her. Just keeping it 100, guys. Is she with another company? I'm gonna look. I don't know. I honestly don't know if she's with another company, right? I don't know. I'm gonna watch her stories. She's got one story. Okay, so I don't know much about her by just looking here. She's got a self-care guide, so I'm assuming she's selling something. She's got collagen here, biz tips, 5-day drops. So obviously she's in my company, but I'm gonna pretend like she's not. So let's pretend I don't know what company she's with. I'm like, you know what? This is some chick I wanna interview. I wanna see if she's my people. My people, warm stack. She's watching my stuff. I'm going to come back to her stuff. So here's the 333 method. I'm going to comment on her top 3 posts. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come and comment on them. I'm going to ask a question. Just because I'm asking a question doesn't mean that I'm necessarily interested, but I actually want to know, is there sugar in that? Like just one. I'm going to come here. It's something she pinned. So it's something that matters to her because she pinned it. Busy mamas, my 3 tips for self-care. Wake up 1 hour before your kids, drink a hot coffee, start a gratitude journal, say yes to you, want Starbucks, take 30 minutes to read your favorite book, want my freebie and bonus checklist, comment self-care below. I'll support her. Self-care, give me it. Now, let me explain something to you all. Instead of you looking at, oh, she's gonna try to sell me, I want you to look at how can I serve her? How can I support her? How can I celebrate her? How can I help her? That's what you're looking for. You're not looking to how to make the quick buck. Not looking for that. Now, I also hearted them. I hearted this one. I hearted this one. So 333, we're going to comment on these 3. We're going to heart these 3. Then we're going to come up to her stories and we're going to reply to 3 of her stories. She only has 1, so I'm going to reply to 1. What am I doing? Guys, I'm creating conversation with my 333 method. Nothing I did right there is anything you can't do. You're overthinking this process. Don't overthink it. You overcomplicate it, Jessica, because you're human. And that's what we do. We overcomplicate this. But I need you to think like a human. That's why I say, like I'm saying over and over again, wake up looking for your people. Your people want you to recruit them. If no one's following you, I'm going to show you what else you're going to do. So don't stress it. I'm going to show you what you're going to do right now. No one's following you. That means you've got to all 3 in one visit. And you're going to do it for 3 days in a row. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to have 9 notifications in their notifications section 3 days in a row. What does that mean? 27 in 3 days. Do you think they're going to probably come and take a look at your profile? Probably. That's why it's important. You have your stuff set up. Have it to where, you're attractive, where you have a conversation starter, where you have something you stand for. Okay, but that's not what this is about. This is all about recruiting. Okay, let me go back really quick. Now, let's say you're like, I don't have anybody watching my stuff. Totally fine. There's this thing called search. And you can literally search the word mom. And it's going to bring up people that you're following. But my favorite thing is like, what are some mom brands? The Honest Company. They got 1 million followers. I know they're moms. I'm a mom. I'll probably come here and I'll probably like heart some of this stuff. I'll probably like try to find some new people that I can 333 just from here. Why? Because they're probably my people. I mean, moms are crazy just like me. Look, people are tagging people on this, right? So you can go and look for brands that people are commenting on, and you can literally go to their profiles and don't spend too much time on this. I want you to find 3 new people a day. 3 new people that you can 333 a day. And you spread it out into a 3-day period. So you're going to comment on 3 of their posts, heart 3 of their posts, reply to 3 of their stories. You can do the same thing on Facebook. Now we're going to go to Facebook, okay? Same thing on Facebook. So you come to Facebook. Here's my Facebook. Same thing. There's stories. So you're going to come in warm stack. Who are the people that are watching your stories? Who are they? You got to seen by, and then you got to come down here, like to the reactions. You got to do it from your phone. I don't know if you can do it from here. You got to do it from your phone. But there's one, right? Oh, here they are. They're all over here. Look, they have stories. I can go watch their stories. I can click on their stories directly from here and go and start commenting on their stuff. Look. Oh, hello. What does this do? This is getting you in their inboxes when you're replying to their stories, people. You see? Okay, so that's 1. Now let's say same thing. How do you save a post? I'm gonna use Fair as an example. I've come here, click the 3 dots, save post. It's gonna ask where I want it, new collection, and I'm gonna say these are my warm stack 2333. Boom. I mean, how many friends do you guys have? You can start 333ing people just that are on your Instagram. You see what I'm saying? Same thing. So you're gonna go to their Facebook. I'm gonna just go to Christina. I would come here. I would comment on 3 of these photos since she posted multiple. Game on. Christina, I love you. So I would comment on 3 of them. I'm gonna heart all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna come up to her stories and reply to 3 of her stories. Y'all are making this a little more difficult than it has to be. You see what I'm saying? Save their post and just put it into a collection. You might have to go back and watch this a couple times. But I promise you, if you come from a place looking for my people, you bring the value that Bryn talked about, and you go and create conversation with the 333 method, You will be able to recruit like a boss with those scripts that we have inside of the workbook. You could do it on TikTok. Yes, you can. You could do this on any platform. You can do it on TikTok. You can do it on Snapchat. You can do it on Twitter. You can do it everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I love you guys. Mwah. Let's go slay this.